Foursquare plot summary is good for me because I can see that there is no doubt what my story is all about. All right, Reading Ravens, let's talk about that Foursquare plot summary and start off with our characters. Our main character, of course, is She Who Stands Alone. Also, it would be the shaman because he did bring the news that would help with solving the problem. So he was connected. He's to be included. Now let's talk about our setting. We find out at the very end that it does say Texas, so that we know that it took place in Texas. And we can also assume that it was in probably the Central Plains location because it has hills and valleys that are very far open and wide, not tons and tons of trees everywhere. We also know that bluebonnets mainly bloom throughout Central Texas. All right, so let's move on to the problem. What was the problem? Well, the Comanche tribe was suffering, weren't they? They were suffering from drought and famine. Why were they suffering from drought and famine? Because there hadn't been any rain for a long time. And if you don't have food and you don't have water, then definitely you will starve and die. Yeah, that's pretty serious. Then finally, our solution or our resolution was the fact that She Who Stands Alone had to use her doll to sacrifice in the fire and spread those ashes in order to save her people, which was very unselfish, wasn't it? Now, what about those action steps that went from the problem to the solution? Well, first of all, She Who Stands Alone heard the shaman's instructions of what needed to happen in order for them to survive and get their land healthy again, that they had to sacrifice something. Next, she realized none of the other people were willing to sacrifice using their possessions, so she knew what she had to do. Thank you, Reading Ravens, for joining me for the Foursquare plot summary. I hope you enjoyed that and have a better understanding of our text and what we read about. We will see you here next time at Reading Evermore, where readers are leaders and where they will always reign.